Michelle's in Phoenix, Arizona. Hi, Michelle. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
Well, my husband and I had gone through financial peace about a year ago, and we've gotten rid of at least one credit card. And however, my husband decided to take a whole different route with his life, and we'll be divorcing.
Oh.
And so, I understand that. I've got to give him half my 401k, and, our debts, he'll take half of the debt. So that kind of helps me a little bit, because now I have, half my debt's gone. But when we sell the house, my question is when we sell the house and I get my portion of the profit, should I put that in an account and wait, because I'm also going to be moving. I'm going to be moving actually out of state to another state. Put that in an account.
You have your new job set up and everything?
Yeah. Okay. I've got a job set up.
You have children at home?
I have 2 children, yeah.
At home? They're going with you?
They're going with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
and supposedly he's paying child support.
Yeah, we'll be paying child support.
And alimony?
No alimony in either direction.
Okay, all right.
So when I move, I'll actually probably have about a year of rent-free, because I'll be living with my parents until they move back up to a different location.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking, should I put that money aside until I'm ready to go buy a house if I've got a nice chunk of money? I'm not using it, whatnot now, or should I put that to my debt? So I'm thinking I could, some of it could grow at a faster rate, it being put aside, in a, in some type of an account to grow it a little bit.
Yeah.
Or should I just put it to pay down the debt and work, continue to work the process?
Yeah. Your situation makes you more vulnerable and more scared, but it doesn't change the principles.
Okay.
And so I would walk you right up our baby steps. But first thing I would do is say, let's don't do any of this until you get moved and get settled.
Right.
I want that money available to make sure you and your kids have a solid foundation to restart from. That's first and foremost. You get the new job. You're not worried about lights or water or food, and you get your monthly budget back with an income back in a rhythm again. Okay. And okay, now we can live on what I make, and with the child support, we can live on that. And here's how we can pay rent. When mom and dad come back, we got to go rent us a little house. And once you get the rhythm of all of that laid out, that may take you 6 months. I really don't want you to spend any of this money. I just don't want it invested, and I don't want it paid on debt until you get stabilized. I would just pile it up over there in the corner, just in case kind of fund. It's one lady called it her GOK fund. God only knows.
Okay. Yeah.
And that kind of thing. And it's just sitting there for right now. Please don't spend it.
Oh.
Please keep your hands off of it, because you're going to need it. But just in case, you guys, I don't want you having no debt and no money for groceries.
Right.
Because your income hasn't started yet, or something silly like that. Now, how much will you receive from the house? Your part.
It'll probably be about $10,000 to $15,000.
And how much debt do you have? Your part.
My part is it'll be about $30,000.
Okay.
Plus, and actually in February I'll also get a bonus check, which should be about $10,000 to $15,000.
Okay.
So with those two, I could pay off all the debt and be done.
But no, that wasn't the numbers you gave me. You said you had $30,000 in debt and $10,000 from the house.
$30,000 in debt. Correct.
$10,000 from the house and $15,000. Didn't you say $15,000 in bonus?
$15,000.
That's 25. That's not 30.
It's close.
Okay. Well, it doesn't do it though.
No, but I'd be able to do it within the next couple of months.
Assuming your income is stabilized.
Correct.
You have that job lined up?
Yeah.
Okay. What will you be making?
I'll be making a little bit less than I'm making now. I make $115 now. I'll be making about probably $108.
That's awesome.
$105.
Okay, cool. Well, that gives you a real, that's a wonderful part of this story right there. Yeah. Okay, so we've got that and child support. We're going to throw everything that's liquid once you get up there, get stabilized, and get settled into a rental house. Everything that's liquid, the bonus check, the money coming from the sale of the house, any other monies you get from anywhere at the debt until the debt is gone. Then you build your emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses, just like we taught you in FPU. Then you'll start saving for a house if you want to buy a home, and then you'll start baby step. That's baby step 3B, we call it. Baby step 4 then is you'll restart at that time you'll restart your 401k. Until then, you don't add to your retirement. I wouldn't cash out any retirement, but I would not add anything to it until you get through those other steps. Just exactly like we taught you. But the only caveat, the only difference is we're going to do nothing for a little while on purpose until we get past the heartbreak of this and the instability, the volatility of all the crap flying around in your life right now.
Right.
And sometimes just having a little money piled up in the corner makes that a little easier to walk through. It doesn't heal a broken heart, but it makes it easier to walk through the crap. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I understand.
And that's all I'm telling you to do, rather than being broke on top of the broken heart. That makes it double bad, in other words.
Right.
So, but the good news is you got a fabulous income lined up, and you're going to be okay from that standpoint. Now, the debts that are left that he is taking, are they exclusively in his name, or is your name on them?
Actually, they are exclusively in his name.
Good.
The one debt that I'm taking is in both of our names.
Perfect.
So I'm responsible for that one. So
yeah.
I didn't want to give that one to him.
Exactly. And that way, if he decides to go off the ranch on his finances as well, then, and
I'm not impacted.
Then you're not impacted. You're not having to go back and pay something that the divorce decree said you weren't supposed to pay, but the law says you still owe.
Right.
So you don't have that problem because you're getting rid of the house, and anything with your name on it, you're taking responsibility for anyway. So this is a very clean transaction, if we don't count the heart.
Right.
Sorry you're going through this, Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the advice, and I really appreciate it.
If we can help you any further, you let us know. We're here for you, kiddo. You know why most people don't win? They don't bother. You have to bother. You have to be intentional. Never again is American Express going to call my house and ask my wife why she would stay with a man that won't pay his bills.